Hi everyone, it's Jasmine, and in today's video we are discussing accessible formatting. So I hope you learned something today, and let's get started. So what are accessible reading formats? Accessible reading formats are alternatives to standard print that allow individuals with visual, cognitive, physical, or learning disabilities to read and receive content. Examples of this can include Braille, large print, audiobooks, e-text, and different tactile graphics. Now, why accessibility matters when it comes to formatting. We should all be experts on this by now, but it matters because it ensures everyone, regardless of ability, can access information and participate fully. It ensures legal compliance, so it meets human rights and accessibility legislation, for example, the Accessibility Canada Act. It enhances inclusion and dignity, so it promotes independence and respect for diverse needs, and it improves usability for all users. Now, we kind of touched on who benefits from accessible formats, but again, accessible formats support a wide range of users, including people with visual impairments. So, this may include blindness or low vision or a different variety of visual impairments. It includes individuals with learning disabilities, such as dyslexia, for example, those with physical disabilities, so they may have difficulty handling print materials, older adults, those who experience age-related vision or cognitive decline, English as second language learners, and neurodiverse individuals as well, who may benefit from multi-sensory input. So again, accessible formats promote equity, independence, and inclusion for all. Now let's take a closer look at the different accessible formats. So let's begin with Braille, which is a tactile reading and writing system that's made up of raised dots arranged in cells of 6 dots. So each cell represents a letter, number, punctuation mark, or even entire words. It's read with the fingertips of the individual, and it's used typically by people who are blind or severely visually impaired, some deafblind individuals, students in special education programs, and professionals who rely on non-visual access to information. Next, we have large print. So this just refers to text that is significantly larger and more readable than standard print. Usually this means 16-point font or larger, and it's designed to make reading easier for the individual. Large print is commonly used in books, forms and signage, menus, educational materials, medication instructions, and so on to make this information more accessible. Now, audio formats. Audio formats can include spoken or sound-based versions of content that provide an alternative to reading. They're especially helpful for people who are blind or who have low vision, for people who may have dyslexia or other learning disabilities, for those who just simply prefer auditory learning, and for those who may experience fatigue or difficulty focusing on text. Some common types of accessible audio content can include audiobooks, text-to-speech output, and recorded podcasts, interviews, or narration. Now, digital text, otherwise known as e-text, is written content that can be displayed, read, and interacted with on a screen, like a computer, tablet, phone, or e-reader. It's different from scanned images or static PDFs because it's selectable, resizable, and compatible with assistive technology. Digital text allows users to increase font size, change contrast or background color, use screen readers or text-to-speech tools on the platform itself, and to translate text or use reading aids. Now, accessible publishing and tools in Canada that were made for and by individuals with disabilities include CELA, which is the Center for Equitable Library Access, and it's a free service offered through most public libraries that has books in formats such as audio, braille, and e-text, and can include popular books, newspapers, and school materials for kids and adults. And then we have NNELS, which is the National Network for Equitable Library Service, which is a digital library that works with public libraries across Canada, and it makes books available in audio, e-text, and more formats. This often features Canadian authors and local publishers as well. Accessible reading formats are vital to creating an inclusive and equitable society. By offering alternatives like Braille, large print, audio, and digital text, we break down barriers and empower all individuals to access information independently. As a result, we commit to accessibility because everyone deserves to read, learn, and engage. Thanks for watching.